SABC News Prime Time. Lawyers representing 8 former policemen accused of dragging and killing Macia say the Mozambican taxi driver is responsible for his own death.
They told the North Gauteng High Court that if Macia had cooperated, he would not have been dragged. The state insists that they intentionally dragged Macia. Final arguments have been presented.
Macia was dragged along this route, but the former policemen claim they did not drag Macia intentionally. Instead, they insist Macia injured himself during this altercation with police. They also claim his aggressive behavior caused him to hook onto the vehicle and that he died as a result of his actions.
If the deceased got into the back of the van without any resistance, if he cooperated with the police,
he would not have been dragged behind the vehicle.
I would have been playing golf now.
Oh, really?
I would not have been standing here.
Really?
Yes.
Please carry on.
The defense also insists the former policeman had no intention to drag Macia and that his injuries sustained during the incident were too minor to have caused his death. It also wants the court to reject the testimony of Cell Commander Mpumzi Ngamlana that Macia was further assaulted in holding cells. He was described as an unreliable witness.
I submit, under the circumstances of this specific matter, the state did not prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the accused persons before court had any intention to kill the deceased.
But the state insists all of the accused should be held liable for Macia's dragging and death. It says the former policeman did not do enough to prevent the incident.
They had a legal obligation, a professional obligation, and a moral obligation to have done that. It was on that video. There is no indication. There's not even a, and that is their evidence. None of them came and told this court that, well, except for accused number 4, and I will come to him. But the others, none of them actually came and said, when we realized that that the deceased was capped now at the back of the buggy and the buggy was moving, this is what we did in order to try to stop the buggy.
The state says the court should reject the accused version of events as they used the van as their weapon of choice to intentionally punish Macia.
The intention to tie him there was there because he was resisting arrest. Dragging him with the buggy became a second intention in the course and scope of their duties. Dragging him with the buggy was not a mistake. It was intentional.
It was tense in court as both parties presented their closing arguments. But whose version will Judge Bert Bam believe? Well, that will be known next week Tuesday when he delivers judgment in this 2-year-long case. Mangoba Mchunu, SABC News at the North Gauteng High Court.